Hello students, now in this video we are going to discuss about micropropagation, also known as tissue culture. Micropropagation is a tissue culture technique used for rapid vegetative multiplication of ornamental plants and also fruit trees by using different parts. Actually it is known as micropropagation. Why? Because it is the method of propagation with the help of cells or tissues which are very small, microscopic, and that is why it is also called micropropagation or tissue culture method. It is also called clonal propagation. Why? Because they in this, whatever the organisms or plants are produced, they are genetically similar, and new plants which are grown by using these living cells or tissues, they are then placed in an, what happened actually, children, as you can see in this figure, I can explain you here. They have taken a plant, and from any part of this plant they are going to take some tissues or cells which are also known as explant. Okay, and when they take them, they placed it on this plate which contains some kind of nutrient medium and plant hormones, so that these plants can easily multiply by using these nutrient medium. And you can see that the non-dividing differentiated cells of the X plant, when grow on a nutrient mediums, form a mass of undifferentiated cells called callus. Now so many cells, the mass of cells which keeps on multiplying is known as callus. After this, what happened, they are going to again transfer on a next plate. ठीक है, इनको कई बार मल्टीपल प्लेट्स पे, अलग अलग प्लेट्स पे न्यूट्रिएंट मीडियम के उसमें इनको चेंज करते रहते हैं. उसके बाद यू कैन सी दैट ट्रांसफर टू अनदर न्यूट्रिएंट मीडिया containing hormones for rooting and shooting. In these test tubes, again they are having nutrient medium and some hormones. Now these cells, they develop into roots and shoots. Then these, when they convert into small plantlets, these small plantlets, they develop, they transfer into soil where they develop roots and they hold the soil firmly and they grow into a plant. This is how this tissue culture technique or micropropagation takes place. Now what is the use of this particular technique? What are the advantages? In this particular technique, large number of plants can be produced in a relatively short time and space, because you can see here many cells or tissues you can easily take out from a single plant, and at times mass of cells are there, so at times you can grow many plants. As you can see in test tubes, several plants can be easily grown from a single, you can say, small number of tissues or cells. Secondly, it also helps in the crop improvement by producing disease free plants. That is very important. अगर कोई भी plant है उसमें disease लग गए हैं, ठीक है, वो डिजीज्ड है, तो उसको ना तो वेजिटेटिव मेथड से ना सेक्सुअल मेथड से किसी भी तरीके से उसको हम propagate नहीं कर सकते, reproduce नहीं कर सकते. तो with the help of tissue culture technique, we can easily obtain the same genetically similar plants from this technique. So these are the two main advantages of tissue culture technique or micro propagation. You can draw these diagrams with the help of this video. It is very useful to you. Okay, and now we are going to discuss, because all these topics which we have just discussed in these two videos, they all were related to asexual reproduction. So finally we are going to discuss the significance of asexual reproduction. Now what is the significance of asexual reproduction? This type of reproduction enable organisms to reproduce without a mate. That means single organism is able to reproduce, and it also does not require the time and energy that takes to search a mate. Generally it happens in sexual reproduction that they have to search a mate first for female partner or a male partner for reproduction. Then it also results in the reproduction of large number of offsprings rapidly. At single time, large number of organisms can be easily reproduced. It also enables to spread and colonize an area in short period of time, like in plants. As we have just now discussed about tissue culture techniques, one time we can colonize an area. In algae, in fungus, with the help of spore formation, they quickly spread in a very short period of time. Animals that are confined to one particular place and unable to look for a mate reproduce asexually. Yes, this is also one of the most biggest advantage. And stable environments with very little change are favorable for organisms to reproduce asexually. So if the environment or niche is very stable, then also these organisms are able to reproduce asexually, if not possible sexually. So these are all the main significance of asexual reproduction. With this, the topic of asexual reproduction is finished. Now in the next video, we are going to start the next topic, that is sexual reproduction. Thank you.